It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. We take a look at the Nets. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Avdija out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Grant. Then there's Keon. And it's Kamare in at the power forward. And for the Nets, down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Johnson is out there with Russell. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. You know, Greg, neither of these teams are at full health here, both contending with injury.
Yeah, and it's a shame, really. You always want to see teams at full strength, but there's no asterisk because this game's going to count just the same.
And Portland starts out with the ball. Pass to Keon. From deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And there it is for him.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Claxton. Johnson outside. Now Williams. Now Russell. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. The Trailblazers pull it in. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
At the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Johnson, the pass to Johnson. Top of the key, Russell. Shoots over Simon. Russell, no luck. For Portland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. That's a miss. He's made 1 and missed 1. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Johnson kicks to Johnson. Russell against Simon. Claxton sets the screen for Russell to the middle. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. It's up a 3. Russell, no good. It's been a quick start for Portland. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The Bad Boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there. But when you're super creative, like D'Angelo is, playing in the pick and roll becomes a really fun game within the game.
Russell against Simon. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Russell against Simon. Up top, Russell. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Portland leading by 7. Now, here's Avdija. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's the Nets now. Johnson surveying the floor. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Claxton, a screen on Simon. Russell passes to Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And slick dish there in the pick and roll. Russell showing his elite feel for the game.
Here's Simons. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Russell. Can't connect from short range.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Kamare misses. Nets trail by 9. Here's Williams. Bucket is good.
He had scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. And the slam dunk by Simons.
The guard rising up. Simons with some thunder of his own.
Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to Portland.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick. Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
And so Russell hits them both. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Nets trail by 9. Johnson outside. On the wing, Williams. Johnson outside. Lets it go with a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That's what makes Johnson so difficult to guard. He's got that quick trigger.
Here's Kamare. An easy 2 points on the layup. Kamare's got his second basket of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Johnson outside. From downtown. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Avdija. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Williams. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Kamare. And he jams it with authority.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Johnson. The Blazers getting the bucket. Shoots the 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now here's Simon.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Nets trail by 11. Johnson outside. Johnson finds Johnson. Russell left side. From about 19 feet. Again, the Nets for two.
I think D'Lo has all sorts of confidence when he has that kind of spot in his arsenal.
Here's Simons. Banked in off the glass. Simons has got 14 points for the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Russell against Simons. Russell with the bucket.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Here's Kamara. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Johnson. Johnson outside. Johnson up top. Here's Claxton. His last outing, 16 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And Claxton throws it down.
And not really played as a playmaker. Cam Johnson with the smart play, just giving it up.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Russell against Simon. The rebound by Johnson. Nets trail by 7. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Johnson. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. Getting around 12 points a game, almost 2.5 steals and 3 rebounds. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
And he's causing a lot of those mistakes too. He's just harassing you 94 feet and does not give you an inch.
Wilson, he's checked in for the Nets. Henderson's checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Finding a way through. Contact comes Simons' way, and he just avoids it.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 9-point game. That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. And then Henderson with the dunk.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Clingan is one of them.
Yes, he is 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Right side, Simon. And stolen by Russell. Pass to Claxton. Over to the left wing. Wilson kicks to Johnson. Here's Russell with the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And Avdija, the bucket on the assist by Grant. Grant's got 3 assists tonight.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now, here's Johnson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. Russell passes to Johnson. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Avdija. And finished off by Avdija.
I like the way Avdija is competing right now, always looking to make a play.
Nets trail by 12. Outside, Russell. Pass to Johnson. There's the 3. And Clingan pulls it down.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Henderson, and then Henderson with the jam.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Russell with it. He has 6. On the wing, Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter could just do a little bit of everything.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Johnson drops them both. Trailblazers leading by 12. Here's Banton. 23 points for him the last game against Brooklyn.
Lest us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
1:30 left in the first. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. Banton with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And they pick up 2.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Now here's Johnson. D right on him. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Henderson for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
3.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Now, here's Johnson. Defense right on him. Looking to end the run. He lays it in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
26 seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson outside. Pass to Clowney. Portland grabs the miss. It's Henderson on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. The steal. And now here comes Wilson leading the break. It's blocked, so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Nets 7. Killian Hayes.
Here's Wilson. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Nets trail by 17. Here are the five Portland has to start the second quarter. We've got Scoot Henderson. Williams is out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Banton in at the one. Now here's Wilson. 9 points last game. Into the lane. It's blocked.
And Sharpe reportedly a 7-foot wingspan. You saw it in full effect on that block.
Kamare misses. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Pass to Wilson. 18 feet out. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Here's Banton. And he lays it straight in. Banton's got 5 now.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Beekman. Pass to Wilson. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers leading by 17. Here's Sharpe. Takes it inside. And then Sharpe with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharpe, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Beekman from downtown. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Henderson right side. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Oh, man, Scoot Henderson, an elite leaper.
Nets trail by 21. Here's Beekman. Williams with a clean look. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Banton's shot is off.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Pass to Beekman. Outside Wilson, over Sharpe. The shot by Wilson, no good.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Wasted no time on that one. And 12 points from Scoot Henderson.
That's a nice focused 3 from Scoot Henderson, giving the shot his complete attention.
Now here's Williams. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Cuts off the pass. Wilson against Sharpe. Pass to Beekman.
Hey, I'll get yours, I'll get yours.
Outside Wilson. Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. Launches a 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest 3-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Banton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Nets trailed by 19. On the wing, Williams. Henderson defending. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Clock at 6. Wilson the pass to Sharp. Back to Wilson. From the arc. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 8.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Williams, that's good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Kamara. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Clowney. Fires for 3. And that one is off.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Good work there as it goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 21.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Brooklyn's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And there's the foul. It'll go on Delano Banton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Delano Banton. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Watford finds Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Turning on the Jets here. Simons sees the gap and starts running fast.
Nets trail by 21. Now Watford. And the call will be against Fernie Simons. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Pass to Claxton. In the corner, it's Watford. Shoots over Simon. The shot by Watford, no good. Portland leading by 21. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the Trailblazers. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens. Pass to Wilson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
It's on Scoot Henderson.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
For Brooklyn, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. And here are the Trailblazers now. 22 is their biggest lead. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. And that one's good by Henderson.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Trailblazers leading by 21. Here's Sharp. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
We know, Brett, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game. Sharp still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. Sometimes it takes some young guys longer.
Simons against Russell. It's Claxton with the drive, and Claxton throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Sharp, that's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Johnson. Claxton with it. Now Johnson. 5 to shoot. And Claxton throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is and showing the kind of dominant potential that Scoot has. Great to see him continue the attack while hot from outside.
Nets shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Here's Johnson. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Stay here. Brooklyn ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
The Nets making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Portland also making some changes. Kamar has checked in. And it's Grant in for Sharp. Outside Williams. Johnson sets the screen for Williams. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by Kamare. Kamare's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Simons against Russell. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And I'm going to watch the coaching staff to see how many times they're going to call Anthony Simons' number with the way he's got it going here.
And here is Johnson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Sinks the three-pointer. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Simons with the drive. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Russell kicks to Williams. Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Kamare. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn. Good.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Johnson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Johnson's got 11 points.
Johnson doesn't love the mid-range, but he can get that angle to work for him.
Here's Grant. Rebounded by the Nets. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson outside. Back to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Portland has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And the dunk by Grant.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Brooklyn with the ball. Johnson outside. Johnson outside. Williams for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Avdija gets the bucket.
Just pushing through that time. Avdija asserting himself against the contact.
Pass to Williams. Back to Russell. Johnson in the corner. Outside Williams. Beyond the arc. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brenny's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
Come on, everybody. You get to see yourself on the big screen and show us your best move. Come on, let's go. You gotta dance like everyone's watching, dude. Like everyone's watching.
let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. Fifth on the list, Donovan Clingan.
And you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Russell against Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Love the combination of skill and athleticism. Anthony Simons exploding offensively here.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson outside. Back to Russell. Three-pointer. And he's good on the three ball. Russell's got 12 in the game.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
And it's Avdija off the drive.
Just jamming it in off the drive. Avdija using that athleticism to his advantage.
The Nets shooting at 46%, making some buckets. 1:22 left to play here in the half. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%? And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Johnson with a screen on Simons. And he gets it to go. Russell's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, Russell certainly has the makeup of a high-volume scorer. We've seen it before, and we might be seeing it again.
Floats one, and Simons with the lay-in good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Nets shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. And it's Russell missing. Portland's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Kamara. Brooklyn with the rebound. 40 seconds left in the first half. Here's Williams. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Avdija's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Kamara. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Russell passes to Johnson. Back to Russell. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. There's Williams with the 3. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Portland Trailblazers. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And you know, for that matchup with the Cavaliers, this is a proving ground game, a benchmark challenge. Anytime you go against the numero uno in the league, you gotta come full strength. Do they have enough firepower to pull off the W? It's gonna be tough.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Nets.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. One of the stories here, and Bernie Simons getting it done today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The Nets shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. D'Angelo Russell out there with Johnson. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Russell inside, covered by Simons. Portland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And the rejection by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
On defense, the Nets, Grant. Good D by Williams. Uncovered. Rebounded by Kamare. Kamare's got 6 rebounds in the game. Simons against Russell. A nice shot by Simons.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Right side, Russell. Screen by Claxton. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 16.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
I love the spatial awareness from Russell. Saw how much room he had and just took it aggressively.
Simons surveying the D. And the rejection by Claxton.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And stolen by Russell. Inside, he's looking for Williams and finds him. And he comes up with the deuce. 11 points for Williams.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Pass to Kamare. And the rejection by Claxton. Simons against Russell. Williams gets the bucket.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision and a great pass.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Avdija on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. And the shot goes in. He's got 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Brent, with Avdija, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Here's Avdija, and the jam by Avdija.
Try to keep feeding the hot hand. It's coming in the form of Deni Avdija. He's cooking.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olney. David?
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they could put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. Williams with the ball. Now Avdija defending.
No way, says Deni Avdija. Got right to that one.
The Trailblazers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Blazers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Here's Klingon. Claxton covering, and the rejection by Claxton. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And it's Russell missing. Portland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And the basket by Kamare. Kamare's got 16 points.
Good setup. Avdija, he's got such a good feel for the game.
Here's Russell. Kicks it out to Johnson. Williams passes to Russell. The 3. Rebounded by Kamare. Kamare's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Simons. Klingon with it. Over Claxton. Klingon's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Williams finds Russell. Back to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And that's 15 points for Williams.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets.
Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Shaedon Sharpe.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Avdija, 18 points for him. Outside, Simons. And he goes right over to D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
Yeah, and while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
The Nets have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Johnson kicks to Williams. Back to Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. Down low. Got a piece of it. Now here's Simons. He has 30. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Russell with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Avdija, and it's in there. Avdija's got 20.
Attacking in the lane. This is where Avdija does a lot of his best work.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Williams finds Johnson. And again, it's the Nets missing. Portland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Grant. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Nets shooting around 44% in this third quarter. And that one is good. Williams has got 17.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
And the basket by Kamare.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard, but he can dish it.
Net shooting in this game, 45%. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Let's hear it. Make some noise for Team Hype.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Conley's checked in, and it's Wilson in for Williams.
Come on.
Russell kicks to Martin. Back to Russell. Right wing. Here's Clowney. And again, it's the Nets missing. Portland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Banton. Wilson grabs the board.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Russell passes to Wilson. Here's Clowney. Defended by Sharp. There's Russell with the three. Good on the triple. Russell's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Banton. He's guarded by Russell. Shot's good by Banton.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Russell with it. He's got 24. Pass to Wilson. There's the triple. Henderson pulls it in. Trailblazers shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Outside, Russell. No good on the 3. Now Walker. No scoring in this one. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Walker.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Henderson against Martin. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
Gwinnett shooting right around 46% from the floor in the third quarter. Martin wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Brooklyn's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Pass to Clowney. To the middle. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. 6 to shoot. Williams with the defensive effort. Portland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 1:19 left in the third. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Sharp. And oh, here we go with Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
Boy, for a guy named Scoot, he could really move. Once he gets out in the break, he's tough to catch.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Wilson. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off the 6.
The Trailblazers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Trendon Watford subbed in for Russell. And a switch here also for Portland. Reith is checked in. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Watford. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Wilson. Sharp with a screen on Sharp to the paint. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Here's Sharp. Here he goes. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Fournette shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Clowney. And it's in there.
Noah Clowney.
15 seconds left in the third. Here's Reith. From down in the low post, it goes. Reith has got his first bucket of the night. And here's Wilson. Takes a three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Portland sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Portland has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Murray. He's out there with Sharp. Williams is out there with Henderson. And it's Banton in at the point guard position. Now here's Wilson. Pass to Watford. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach...
Oh, no goodness. And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. Watford with it. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Nets passing it around. Wilson kicks to Martin. Pass to Sharp. 4 on the clock. Now here's Wilson. Over Sharp. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. The Blazers on offense. Henderson looking it over. Over Martin. Henderson, no good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pass to Sharp. Right side, Wilson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Jalen Wilson. At the line, 2 times.
That free throw missing. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
And he sinks the second. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. From deep. Shots good by Benton. Benton's got 9 points here in the second half.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer, it's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game, 1 in each half.
Pass to Wilson. Fires the 3. A rebound by Reith.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Over Wilson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Here's Sharp. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's Benton. No good on the triple. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Pass to Sharp. Here's Clowney. He's guarded by Williams. Now Watford. Martin with a screen on Sharp. Watford and slam dunk by Watford.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. Now that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Now Martin to the inside. Watford, that's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Benton. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Pass to Watford. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Benton. They get the rebound. Here's Reith. Good on the bucket.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's Watford. Outside Wilson. Screen by Watford. Pulls it up. The shot by Wilson, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Henderson. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Clowney, good.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Benton. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man to man, it's hard.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Wilson against Sharp. Pass to Clowney for three. Outside Wilson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. In the corner, it's Watford. 5 on the clock. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Get loud, fans. On the court, your hype squad. The most passionate fans in the land. Let's go, it's t-shirt time.
And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Mané is checked in. Portland's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Shots good by Banton.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Williams. Now Russell. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
Tries the spin move. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
It's time for the dance stand. Oh, you know how this goes. You get on the big screen if you shit what your mama gave you. Shake it, baby, shake it. Let's go. No thanks. Next. Show us those moves. Oh, yeah.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Takes the three. The rebound by the Nets. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Russell. Back to Williams. Here's Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Robert Williams. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players, and certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies just a little bit.
And he makes both free throws. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Manea. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Johnson, a wide open look. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 6th assist on the night. Portland's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's Banton. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And for Portland, they're shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Really explosive as Sharp gets up in a hurry.
And here's Russell. Outside Williams. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Russell against Sharp. Driving to the basket. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Russell passes to Johnson. Williams with the ball. Defended by Sharp. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That's foul number 2 for him. Simons, he's checked in for Henderson.
Anthony Simons.
Russell passes to Claxton. Good D by Williams.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Sharp. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Sharp's got 8 here in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Sharp. Another shot. Good defense by Claxton. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Pass to Russell. Back to Johnson. This one for 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The 17-footer. Banton's shot is off.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And Russell gets it to go.
Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting from just about anywhere.
Portland's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Banton, the pass to Simons. Charity stripe shot. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 34 points for Anthony Simons. Brooklyn's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Williams passes to Russell. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Claxton. Again, the Nets for 2.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Well, we saw the same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
And it's Sharp missing. And the Nets shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Simons.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Johnson. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. On the wing, Williams fires the 3. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're leading by 23.
It's time to dance. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Simons.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're in front by 23.
your next youth next team. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth Nets team. Once again, the Brooklyn Nets Kids.
.46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 12-4 run. Also looking it over. On the wing, Williams. Fires from deep. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Over Claxton. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And Claxton throws it down.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Simon.